Okay, so let's talk about a $100 million plan. The goal? To turn a tech network into a national asset.
The idea here is pretty simple, right? If you want to control your economy, you have to own the pipes.
So how do you build a nation's financial backbone? Well, you don't start from scratch. It's about fueling an engine that's already running.
It's called the unified stack. Think of it like a city's infrastructure, with 4 critical connected layers. First up, Layer 1, the foundation. It's basically a high-speed switchboard making sure all local money moves fast.
Then you've got Layer 2, the bridges. It connects the system to the whole world, and it's a huge deal.
Just look at the difference. The old way was a slow, tangled mess. This new way, it's a direct digital highway.
Layer 3 is the brain. And no, it's not a chatbot. This AI is an enforcement layer that cuts down risk.
And finally, Layer 4, the network. It turns this whole private system into a real public utility for everyone.
Okay, so the system works. But to scale it up for a whole country, there's one thing it desperately needs.
$100 million. And get this, it's not for R&D. It's just fuel for the engine.
So where does the money go? The biggest chunk, a whopping $60 million, is for something called liquidity float.
So what is that? It's basically the water pressure in the pipes. It's what makes instant transactions actually possible.
So what happens when you pour that fuel into the engine? Well, it completely transforms it from regional to national.
It basically levels up the whole platform. Now it's a real piece of national infrastructure absorbing massive transaction flows.
And this isn't just a theory. The system's live and proven. The only bottleneck is liquidity, not the tech.
So it's simple. Liquidity for speed, governance for trust. All of this builds a real sovereign asset for an economy.
This whole blueprint could be a new model for emerging markets. And that leaves us with one final thought. What happens when more nations start building their own financial engines? We could be looking at the future of global finance.